Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is worse than I have feared. The coronavirus is taking over, and Pokemon is a absolute crap show right now. Now, I know I have not made a video, and I'm actually going to look at my channel. When's the last time I made a video? It's been long. Just because I'm very inconsistent as a person, and I have not uploaded in 3 weeks. I've not uploaded in 3 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, which I do apologize for. But today, we're going to talk about an important topic that I think I should cover. And honestly, I was looking forward to Worlds. I was looking forward to going to Worlds. I thought 2020 was going to, people thought, oh, 2020 is going to be a great year. Yeah, well, Australian wildfires, Australia was pretty lit for a while. Haha, funny joke, but it was on fire. Ooh, update now to update all drivers. I'm good, dude. It was. It didn't start off well. Then the coronavirus came around and started spreading, and that was bad. But I ended up actually right now. I'm a master right now, and I'm at 161 points. I'm making progress. I've been practicing with Justin Ramirez, aka Lukemir. Who's gotten top 8 at back-to-back at Collinsville and Dallas regionals. He's a phenomenal player. He's a great person to be around. He's a great. He really helped me with my team. I've really grown as a player. I won, I think, 2 PCs and whatnot. So I'm definitely doing well in Masters. This is my first year, and then actually next weekend this weekend would have been the Charlotte regionals. This weekend would have been Charlotte regionals, and Charlotte regionals are pretty far away from where I am. They're pretty far away from where I am. But March 21st is my birthday. So I asked my parents, hey, could I go to Charlotte for my birthday gift? And they're like, yeah, you can. And I was like, great. So I was going to go to Charlotte regionals. It was going to be fantastic. I was going to hang out with friends. I was going to hang out with Justin Ramirez, Joseph Ugarte, a bunch of other friends that I have. But then this happened. For health and safety of the Play Pokemon community, some events have been canceled. Obviously, because of COVID-19. The safety and well-being of our community, both competitors and organizers, is our top priority. Organizers of league, regional, and special events are independent of Pokemon and act in their best interest of their event and community, including always being mindful of the safety of all attendees. Basically, out of an abundance of caution for COVID-19, which is the coronavirus, they wanted to cancel these events. They canceled Toronto regionals. They canceled Charlotte regionals. They canceled a special event. No, they canceled Santa Catarina. I didn't even know this was a thing. They canceled that regional. They canceled Salt Lake City regionals. So that was like the big ooh for me, because I figured they were going to cancel some events. But when that came out, I'm like, alright, this kind of sucks, because I was hoping to get some points from Charlotte. I was hoping. But this was all an indicator. We were kind of all expecting this because of this earlier article that came out. It was talking about, where was it? Here we go. It's on March 6th, this month, the update for the 2020 Pokemon European International Championships. Now, the European International Championships, I believe, are being held in April. And they are canceled. Not rescheduled. Not postponed. Canceled. So when I saw this, and I saw this, an international event. International. This is huge. This is a huge event. This is probably the biggest. No, this is the biggest event for pretty much every player in Europe. This is a lot of time where these European players, they get they pick up the points that they need to get their invite. Yep, Play Pokemon events are canceled due to coronavirus. And that's the thing, guys. The coronavirus is spreading like wildfire. It is insane. we had just 6 cases sprout up within the past couple of days. Actually, semi near me. 6 cases. School's canceled. Well, school's postponed, so we're off for 2 weeks. And my school made an announcement saying, after the 2 weeks are up, well, we're monitoring the situation closely. We don't know if the students are coming back. They just said that. But we'll monitor the situation and we'll do what we have to do. That's basically the gist of it. School's canceled. I hear New York restaurants are closed. Costco, a well-known, retailer or whatever? I don't know. It's a well-known place you can buy stuff cheap. They're rationing toilet paper, hand sanitizer, stuff like that. Actually, a lot of stores are out of toilet paper. Because people are weird. Like, they're stocking up on everything. Hand sanitizer's scarce. Like, it's crazy. People are dying. It's spreading worldwide. I mean, it's just not a good time. So what does this mean for Pokemon? Well, that brings us to today. March 17th. I don't exactly know what time this was released, and I'll get to it in a second. But leading up to this event, we had internationals canceled. We had European internationals not rescheduled, canceled. They were canceled. We had 4 regional events canceled. Let me repeat that. An international and 4 regional events canceled. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And now, this led us up to this important update regarding Play Pokemon events. I literally just hopped on the Play Pokemon page, I want to say 13 minutes ago. And I was looking, I'm like, okay, I watched episode 3 of Twilight Wings. Actually, really, really good. Go check it out. And some new Pokemon Masters, and then I saw this in the corner. I'm like, okay, important update regarding Play Pokemon events. I'm like, okay, it's probably due to the coronavirus. They're probably canceling Worlds now or something. Let us read this. Important update regarding Play Pokemon events. The safety and well-being of our community, both competitors and organizers, is our top priority. After discussions with event organizers and... I'm not even going to highlight this. After discussions with event organizers and... I don't know how to say that word. And pursuant... whatever. To pursuant to guidance set forth by local, regional, and national health organizations, as well as the WHO. All Play Pokemon sanctioned events through May 14th in North America, Latin America, South America, Oceania, South Africa, and Europe have been canceled. That is 2 months worth of events. 2 months worth of events canceled. Everywhere. Everywhere. Everything's canceled. This includes all Pokemon regional, special regional championships, special events, league challenges, league cups, premier challenges, mid-season showdowns, pre-release tournaments, meaning TCG and VGC. No championship points will be awarded during this time. While independent of Pokemon, organizers of these events should act in the best interest of their event and community, including always being mindful of the safety of their participants. We appreciate their cooperation and partnership, blah, blah, blah. We are continuing to closely monitor health mandates, guidelines, recommendations from appropriate government agencies while evaluating all independent and Pokemon organized events. 2 months of Pokemon events have been canceled due to COVID-19. 2 months worth. And the thing that sucks is we're probably not going to have Worlds. I'm going to say this now. We're not having Worlds. Which really sucks, because this is my first year as a master. This is my second year on the scene. I've been getting some traction. Like, some notable players have been, like, you know, they've been, like, I wouldn't say they've been scouting me, but, you know, they're not brushing me off. Like, some notable players have been taking notice of me, you know, like Ugarte, Kyle Livinghouse, players like that. I've been picking up some traction, picking up some steam, doing well at events, consistently, mind you. Consistently doing well at events. But here's the thing. when my summer is jam-packed, and now this might change, but because of COVID-19, but my summer's very jam-packed, which means, and my school gets out late end of May because we started early because our school is going through construction. What this means is that as soon as summer hits, I don't have the time to go to tournaments. I just don't. I just don't. Now, a lot of these things I'm doing over the summer are traveling, and that's probably going to be canceled 100%. But even then, if travel's canceled, tournaments are canceled. Because there's no way I can travel. There's no way I can't travel, but then play Pokemon. You know what I mean? That just doesn't make sense. So, if, let's say, if I'm able to travel to these events, I'm not playing Pokemon. And if I can't travel to these events, or if I can't travel to these places over the summer, then there's no Pokemon tournaments. That's how I look at it. And let's say I am able to travel over the summer. I'm traveling a ton. I'm going to Spain. I'm going out west. I'm doing Boy Scout camp. I'm going to the beach. All great things, mind you. I mean, I'm super excited. But I would love to be able to play Pokemon. I'd love to be able to make it to Worlds. But, a matter of fact, right now, that's not going to happen. I was talking to my friend Justin Ramirez, otherwise known as Lukemir, and I was like, dude, Charlotte and Toronto just got canceled. And Lukemir has been really helping me trying to get ready for Worlds, really giving me really important advice. I want you guys to know when I was started last year, I was like an 1100s player because of on Pokemon Showdown. Because of Lukemir, I ended up getting to 1653 in top 500 in the world. Just because he's a really good player and he really helps. He's like a really great coach for me that I needed. But he's like, dude, don't worry about Worlds at this point. It's not going to happen. And it's not going to happen. I'm telling you, it is not going to happen. Every single event across the globe is canceled for 2 months. 2 months. Every single event. I was looking at my email, and I was like, maybe I should go to a TCG event. I mean, that would be fun. I have a trading card game deck already built. It's not great, but I wanted to get back into TCG. TCG's fun. I like card games, and I'm like, maybe I'll just go for one local and see how it is. Well, I can't do that now. League challenges canceled. League cups canceled. Everything is canceled. First, they canceled NAIC or UAIC. Second, they canceled 4 regionals. Now they're canceling all events spanning the next 2 months. Now, it sounds like I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated at the coronavirus. I'm not frustrated at TPCI's decisions because I wholeheartedly agree with what they're doing. Because if TPCI is, if turns the bad eye or like turns an eye against this or turns the other way to this insane situation, and then there's an outbreak at one of their events, that's gonna go, that's gonna go viral. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, Pokemon event, people got coronavirus and everything, and TPCI doesn't want to be known for that. TPCI does not want to be known for a major outbreak because of them being negligent. I think what they're doing is right. I agree with it, but I'm saddened to see that the game that I play, the game that I pour a lot of time into, the game that I've met many great friends, Lycor, Lukemir. There's like a guy blowing leaves outside, so you might hear that in the audio. Lukemir, I'll name them. Justin Ramirez, Nicholas Borghi, George Bowman, Joseph Ugarte, and Sykes VGC server. All of those people and many more have just made my experience with Pokemon one of the greatest experiences I have ever had. And truly, each time I go to these tournaments, no matter how I do, I always leave feeling like it was such a good time. And I really felt like joining this community, this competitive community, has just been one of the best things I've done in my life. I mean, it's really, it's so welcoming and just an amazing community, but that's being ruined because of the coronavirus. Now, granted, it's not Pokemon being ruined by the coronavirus. Everything is being ruined by the coronavirus. I was talking to one of my friends today, and all Pennsylvania schools are out for 2 weeks, and he's like, yeah, we are gonna have our band concert Friday. Now they won't. It's canceled. So all the work that he did to get ready for this No, it was like, I don't know what it was. This play, this band rehearsal. I forget which one it was. It was either a play or like a band rehearsal. Um, it's useless because they don't get to perform. And obviously, people actually get the disease. People are getting quarantined, God forbid. People are dying. But I'm a kid, so I'm not out going over to Costco and seeing that people are, they're rationing this. I'm sitting here and looking at it right now, and what I am closely monitor is Pokemon. And so when I go on here and I see that these events are being canceled, that hits home. Because not only am I not able to earn points, but that's not the huge thing. I've made so many friends through VGC. So many friends. I mean, in fact, most of the people that are at these tournaments, I'm acquaintances or friends with, just because like it's just such a nice community that, I mean, I'm sort of an open person, and a lot of these people are as well, and it's just really awesome. But I probably won't be able to see them because a lot of my friends are from New Jersey, New York. You know, who knows? They might ban interstate travel. They might ban interstate travel. We might just get quarantined. Who knows? You don't know what's gonna happen right now. And so to see that the coronavirus is affecting all areas of every single part of everyone's life, like in the grand scheme of things, Pokemon is a relatively small part of my life. I mean, it doesn't really matter in the long run, but it's definitely a hobby that I enjoy very much. And to see that even the things that I like hobbies are getting affected by this, like, it's coronavirus is going after the things that are small and large to us. Like it's not leaving anything. It's not leaving anything untouched. And so to see an international, 4 regionals, and all events being canceled for 2 months, that sucks because this was, my first ever year in VGC, I got 26 in the world. And at Worlds, I started both days off 0-2. I made day 2 by winning my next 4 rounds in a row. Then Worlds day 2, I started off 0-2 and ended up going 4-3, losing my final round, missing my chance of top cut, losing to Nicholas Khan, a world champion. Can't be too upset. But I was so close to getting top 16. And that was my first ever year. And then going into Masters, it got a lot tougher, but I was improving. I was doing well. Like, I was consistently getting, like, second at these, like, PCs and whatnot. And then I met Justin Ramirez, and then I had this, literally, I'm saying this, it was the most insane match of my life. I mean, Justin said that I think together, Case Victory and Justin got to #1 in the world on Pokemon Showdown. And he said to me after that battle, it was like an Ultra Series PC. He said that was the toughest battle he had ever. And so he invited me to a server, and he's like, I invited to do a Discord server. He's like, bruh, he's like, let's just practice. So, like, come on, dude. And that's when I started to get really involved. Like, he introduced me to a lot of these people, like Chris Danzo, Ugarte, all these people, and I started to get really involved. And it felt like, yeah, I just sort of joined this community, and I'm new, but I'm really feeling like at home. I'm not feeling like this awkward this kid that just goes to locals but doesn't really fit in with all the masters. I'm a master myself now, so I'm kind of more like, the other people there. And to see that all that, it's not going to happen. And I really wanted to go to Worlds. I mean, I've never been to Europe before. Going to London to play Pokemon, like, would be amazing. To see that's outside of the US, like, who knows, they might have it in Japan. Like, I've always wanted to visit Japan. But now, I mean, maybe they'll still have it in Japan in the future. But, like, it was so exciting to see. Like, I was super hyped. Like, I knew I might not make it, but I'm going to give it my all this season. I'm going to put in so much practice. And, I'm going to go all out. I'm going to go out this season. And to see that kind of being thrown down the drain because of this coronavirus, it's really upsetting. It's really upsetting because I poured my all into this, and Worlds is gonna happen. Like, I'm pretty sure there's no way Worlds is gonna happen now, which is like really annoying. But yeah, TPCI announced all events are banned, or all events are canceled for 2 months. So what does this mean? This means that a lot of people aren't going to get their invite, specifically because events are canceled for the next 2 months. Which means either they're going to, if we have Worlds, the CP bar for Worlds has to drop significantly. Or they're just not going to have Worlds. So what does coronavirus mean for competitive Pokemon? Well, our tournaments, in real life tournaments, VGC tournaments, are pretty much done. Online tournaments are still being held. There's Mount Silver Weeklies. Those are still going on. There's A-Drive and WolfGlick just announced that they were doing their online. They're doing an online competition. Pokemon announced there's going to be just a fun online competition. Extreme Speed Single Battles. So there's still going to be competitive online Pokemon. It's just I won't be able to see my friends in real life, and I probably won't be able to earn. I won't be able to earn the CP, which is what a lot of people want. Because I'm at 161, and it's just really annoying me to see that the coronavirus has gone this far. I really didn't want the coronavirus to get to this point, but it looks like it is. So I mean, to wrap it up, TPCI is making the right call, and like I'm happy with the decisions TPCI is making because they pretty much have to at this point. But I'm happy that TPCI made these decisions, but at the same time, like, I can be happy with the decisions that they are making, but also sad because of why they're making those decisions, what led up to this point that they have to make these decisions, and that is the coronavirus. I'm just really mad that the coronavirus is a thing. Because obviously it's a terrible thing. It kills people. It changes our whole entire world, our outlook. Social media, literally, I open my tabs, all I get is the coronavirus. It really changes everything. So for the future of VGC, at least for 2020, I'm gonna give an educated guess. I'm gonna say Worlds is not gonna happen. I'm saying Worlds is not gonna happen. I'm not saying 100%, but most likely, in my opinion, Worlds is not gonna happen. Guaranteed 2 months until March 18th or May 17th. Events are canceled. Every event's canceled. So, actually, hold on. I'm going to do one thing before I start to close up. I'm going to go, no, not leaderboards. I'm going to go, let's do event locator. Actually, nah. Actually, if you go to event locator, look, if you go to event locator, it brings you to this page. So it says tournaments are canceled. Yep. So, that happened. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Coronavirus is just a terrible thing. I wish it didn't exist. I honestly wish it did. Not just for Pokemon's sake, but just because everything, it's a crap show right now. I mean, I don't get monetized anyway, so it's a shit show. I'm very, like, it saddens me to know that, this is what, who knows if it's gonna go away. But let me know in the comments below what you think about the decisions TPCI made. Do you think they're right? Do you think we'll have Worlds and whatnot? But anyways, guys, I'm Everglade Glade, and I will see you guys later. Peace.